All right, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who continually feed the flock through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and to the elect Akim doing likewise, Shalom. And we're going to go into the book of Job and the mysteries and the parables that's found. All right, there's a lot of hidden mysteries found in the book of Job. All right, a lot of people read the book of Job for, the account with Satan and, Job's troubles. But in reality, when you read the book of Job with oil, you understand that it's very prophetic. All right, it's a book of prophecies because when you read Amos 3 and 7, it tells you, surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets to his servants, the prophets. All right. Now, to be known as a servant of the Lord, that means you got to be a prophet. And when you read in the book of Job, all right, Job, the first chapter, in the 7th verse, the Lord said, and the Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job? So when you read Amos 3 and 7, where it said the Lord will do nothing, but surely he will reveal his secrets to his servants, the prophets. The Lord called Job his servant, and the only way you could be a servant of the Lord is you're a prophet. So Job, and the writings of Job are very prophetic. It deals a lot with, in particular, Esau, all right, the nation of Edom, which is the so-called white man, and it deals with Yahweh Shai returning, all right, because that's the very theme of the scriptures. So I'm going to go into this book of Job. This is Job, the 38th chapter and 11th verse. And said, hitherto shalt thou come, but no farther, and here shall thy proud waves be stayed. So that's the Most High asking Job, all right, where was you when I created the waves, all right? And I told the waves, stop here. It was a boundary. All right, but when you look at that, that's really spiritual. That's talking about the so-called white man, because as it's written, the Lord has set his bounds where he can't pass. So this scripture where the Lord said he told the proud waves, you can't go no further, that means the so-called white man only got a certain time to rule and he can't pass that. And I got a scripture that goes into that. Matter of fact, I can probably get it from right here. This is the book of Isaiah, 59th chapter. And I think that's the 15th verse. Oh, no, the 19th verse. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall set up a standard against him. So this is that same flood, all right, those proud waves. That's in the book of Job, 38th chapter. So like I said, the book of Job is very prophetic. And all right, reading on, Job 38 and 12. Hast thou commanded the morning since thy days, and caused the day spring to know his place? So the Lord asking Job, hast thou commanded the morning since thy days, and caused the day spring to know its place? Now really what that's talking about, do you know when the Lord make his return? All right? Do you know when Yahweh Shai coming back? That's what that's saying. And I'm going to read on and prove it. That it might take hold of the ends of the earth, that the wicked might be shaken out of it. See? It says right here, hast thou commanded the morning since thy days and caused the day spring to know its place? So you will be thinking that's talking about the physical morning, but that's actually talking about Yahweh Shai. Because the next verse says that it might take hold of the ends of the earth. What's the ends of the earth? America. That the wicked might be shaken out of it. That's the so-called white man. He going to be shaken by the missiles and by Yahweh Shai himself when he come with the chariots. In the morning is Yahweh Shai. All right? Because the so-called white man rulership is compared to darkness. Now this is the book of Revelation 22 and 16. I, Yahweh Shai, has sent my angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David and the bright and morning star. So this verse right here is allegorically talking about Yahweh Shai. I'm going to read it again. Hast thou commanded the morning since thy days and caused the day spring to know his place? Yeah, do you know when the Lord coming back? All right. Verse 13, that it might take hold of the ends of the earth, which is America, that the wicked might be shaken out of it. See? 38 and 14, it is turned as clay to the seal, and they stand as a garment. So now, geographically or physically, you would look at it like, yeah, that's talking about the earth, which it is talking about the earth, because everything that's created is created for our sake, for us to look at as an example, but it's a deeper meaning behind it. All right? It is turned as clay to the seal, and they stand as a garment. So it's saying, yeah, the earth stand as a decoration, so to speak. But the scripture even tell you, worship the creator and not the creation. So this is talking, this is a deeper passage than the actual creation. This is talking about the elect right here. Because it said it's turned as clay to the seal. We are clay. These bodies is clay. Why are we clay? Because we are in debt. Clay represents debt. That's why the Lord said, can the clay question the potter? Because the clay is these bodies, you're in debt. But I'm going to read it again. It said, it is turned as clay to the seal. That means the elect, we're going to be sealed. And they stand as a garment. That means we're clothed. And to prove it, I'm going to read on. And from the wicked, their light is withholding. See, that's talking about us. From the wicked, our light is withholding. They can't get this truth. And the high arm shall be broken. So you see that's a deeper meaning behind what would you read at face value. See, it is turned as clay to the seal, and they stand as a garment. And from the wicked, their light is withholding, and the high arm shall be broken. Yeah, so these the times where the elect is standing in our garments, and our light is withheld from the wicked. So I just wanted to go into some hidden mysteries that's found in the book of Job.